hope you enjoyed those last two episodes in France, my wife's special place growing up. But this week, I'm going to take you guys to my special place growing up. I grew up going to a cottage that we have in Canada, and it happens to be a private island. So this is a little 2.5 acre parcel that my family has owned since my great-grandfather. And I'm going to take you up there for another week training. It's obviously got fantastic swimming, it's got fantastic running trails, and it's got some really cool cycling through the lake country. So I'm going to take you up there. We are getting packed and ready to go, driving overnight, arriving in the morning, and we'll be there for 10 days. Got to bring the literature. Packed up. Working through some injuries right now. Got the ankle brace. Got the sunglasses. Got a swim buoy in there. Ready to go. We made it. 5:30 in the morning. Drove all night. And now the fun thing about being on an island is that you have to load everything up on the boat to get over there. Welcome to our first training session here in Canada. We brought the trusty steed all the way from Indiana. Took yesterday off after a full night of driving. It was also gorgeous up there, so spent the day in the sun hanging out with the little guy. Today we have a 25 mile to 35 mile, so 25 to Coldwater, where the little man and my mom are going shopping, or we can do the full loop, 35 miles, and I'll get picked up by boat. And we'll head back to the cottage that way. Gorgeous here, like little lakes all along the trail. Excited to take you guys along for the ride. Welcome to Big Chute. This is where the boats come through the locks. Pretty cool area here. They even have boat train tracks. Terrifying. The water's really low. That's usually roaring. So, late in the season, I guess, but it's still just such a beautiful ride. The whole ride is like this. Pretty little lake. All these little towns just run through Muskoka, which they call the Hamptons of Toronto, but just beautiful lakes all the way along here. Stunning. Great place for a cycle. Rolling hills. Cool little marshland here. Above ever it looks like. Beautiful. I've seen one moose up here ever. I'd love to see another. Alright, we're 10 miles in, and I'm trying some of these bad boys. Cliff Bar gummies. First one tasted delicious. We'll see how the energy boost is. I also brought a calf go gel. Look at these. It's like there right now. So gorgeous. We do a headwind too, but both sides. Beautiful. Beaver Dam. Feel like I'm at home. Horsies out here in beautiful Farm country Muskoka. I've never seen this before. This is gorgeous. It's so crazy. We're probably 10, 15 miles from the island. Didn't know this existed. Been coming up here 30 years. Pretty cool. Oh, look, she's actually over there riding. That's cool. Looks like we're gonna do some portaging here. Get across this little blocked road area and continue our loop. But, oh shit, that's why. Looks like the road gave way by this little stream. Wild. Anyways, we're gonna get our butts over there and then we'll be off again. It's a nice little break, shake the legs out at 15 miles and then finish the last 20. So, update on the Cliff gummies. They're great, I must say. Feeling the energy boost. So, all right, off we go. Here we are, Port Severn. You can see the yachts and whatnot over that way. This place is just full of these cute little towns. Gorgeous area. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are here on the back dock. So the plan is a very large open water swim. So just over that way, there's another island. So we're gonna go up around that island, around our island over here, go up around this island, come back in here and finish back at the dock. We'll see how long it is. I'm kind of just hoping to finish that long distance and see what it ends up shaking out to be. But I would guess a mile plus. Get in a good swim. I mean, this will be race distance swim for the 70.3. You know, it's relatively shallow at parts, and then out there in the bay, it'll get to be 200 feet deep. So, not much to look at when you're out there. Hopefully, you know, try and experiment a little bit with the nausea that I've been experiencing. See if I can do some things to adjust and fix that. But it's weird, when I'm in the water, it's fine. And then when I'm out of the water doing transition, that's when it really hits me. So we'll see if I can minimize that, but off we go. Okay, swim done. 36 and a half minutes, 2,100 yards. So about 1 1/3, 1 1/4 miles. Good swim. About the distance that we're gonna be doing for the 70.3. So feeling good. That heart rate was about 110. So I'm definitely swim fit. Nausea, still a problem. I stopped like about 25 yards short and just like did some breaststroke on the way in to see if that might help. But when I got out, it took me a second to get settled. So work in progress. This is a sport that you can always be learning something in. So if you have any tips, drop those in the comments. That would be a huge help. Good afternoon. I am going to double up today, getting in my first run in like a week and a half. So I was having some discomfort in the Achilles, and so I took a couple of days off, and then I was hopping off the bike and I rolled the ankle. So I had some shockwave therapy done, got my ankle fixed up a little bit, had some more done on the calf, but feeling much better now, finally. Gonna get back to a really light run, but I figured this morning with the big swim, be a good day for a light run, maybe a cycle tomorrow. Just kind of playing it day by day with the ankle. It's what you got to do when you get injured and you're about a month out from the biggest race of your life. So got to keep the training load up without aggravating the injury. So that's the focus today. This is the road we get to run on by the lake. Beautiful rock formations, beautiful views of the lake. And then it turns into a rocky road here in a little bit, but for now I'm gonna stay on the paths that are straight just for maximum ankle stability. There are black bears out here, brown bears, moose, but I have only seen black bears and brown bears ever. So it was fun. I've seen a porcupine. A lot of nature though, and just a beautiful place to get a run in, especially when you're low zone 2, easy pace run.